Good morning, traders, and this is your Dow Jones day trade setup for today. So we ended up with not much happening yesterday. You can see the seller stepping in off this area. I'm going to say it's a level because it's not quite a level, but we have broken through this previous level of support. So I think that's the level that needs to hold. Okay, and this area is 26,714. So let's round it off to 26,700. I mean, that's probably the best way to look at it. And that is the area. It was just below the opening of yesterday. But yeah, we had this gap up yesterday, had nothing happening yesterday, and at the moment we rallied a bit, made a new high, but the seller stepped in again. So yeah, I think it's hard to call. Trend is up at the moment. Oscillators are a little bit tired, but this could be a top. It could also just be still gathering some speed for the push to the next level. And I still believe that this next level is what we should be looking at. Okay, and just want to get it correct. So this previous high is what I suspect we're looking to tag, and we didn't quite get it last week. I'm on the weekly chart at the moment, so that's kind of what I still believe is going to happen. Hold this level and then push up to the next level, and then probably come back and do some testing. I'm going to get down to lower time frames. So you can see at this stage on the 3-hour, there's nothing going on here. So oscillators have moved to downside. Okay. We do have a lot of inside bars here, a lot of tails, a lot of confusion at the moment. And what's happening at the moment, they're busy selling off. But I'm not going to read too much into that, especially not during the Asian session. The volumes are just too low. Okay, so what we're looking for here, I'm still looking for that next push up. But I suppose it's kind of hard to call at the moment. This is going sideways, and we're going to have to start breaking through these levels properly for me to be convinced. And the levels that I'm going to start picking up on the hour. So there's not one, I suppose. So this level here is the weekly level. Okay, the previous high. But you can see on the hour, I can just use the same one, that those are my levels. I'm just fine tuning them. So these are the levels of the downside. There's also a gap here, which wouldn't surprise me too much if we broke through these areas here and tested this or came and closed the gap. Okay, that would give me a wider range. So there's my top of the range there. And you can see how we just got above the high of yesterday. And then they're selling off at the moment. There's already 79 points. Anyway, so yeah, I suspect this gap is going to close. That's for sure. But whether we break below, it's going to, time will tell. I think I'm rather going to stay out of this at the moment until we get some sort of direction. And even if we do get some downward direction, I'm not entirely convinced that the daily trend has changed. So I'm looking for longs, but not at this level. I need a deeper pullback before I start looking at longs. Okay, so yeah, that's kind of my view at the moment. Nothing really else. I think this bob wire indecision here is going to continue for a bit, and we have to wait and see what happens. So right now it's looking like there's downward pressure, but I think we're just going to form a base down in this area here. Okay, 26,683, 26,700. So that's the area that I suspect we're heading for, and then basically continue in this range until we get some news or something happens, some catalyst is going to drive us higher. Okay, so anyway, for me, sit in hands, not really interested in this. It's not looking very promising at all for a long or a short. So I'd rather just stay out of it until we get some decent breaks. And the break to the downside would obviously be this gap close, I'd want to see a breakdown and then a retest of that before I'm convinced that we have a move to the downside brewing. Okay, so anyway, guys, that's my view at the moment. Still expecting this all-time high to be tagged or broken before the sellers actually step in and take control to drive it down quite hard. Okay, anyway, guys, that's it for me today. I've sit on hands, not really interested in this, and I'll catch you later. Cheers for now.